Hi everyone and welcome to this Playwright Python series. In this particular tutorial, we will learn about filtering the locators. So let's begin. In our previous tutorials, we learned about the built-in locators and we also learned about the CSM and XPath. But there are some more challenging DOMs where these might not be sufficient. So in Playwright, we have option to filter the locators. So for example, let me go to the browser over here, and here you see that this is a source demo website, and here this add to cart is multiple times on this page. Okay, and if I right click on this one and go to inspect, you will see that it is using the same class. Okay, so if you go here, so you see that inventory item. As soon as I hover, you will see that the different item is being highlighted. And again, there is only one class, which is the same one. Now, in order to automate this one, we need to locate these uniquely. For example, if you want to click on this add to cart for this sauce labs bike light, then how you can do it? Okay, so basically here it comes. You can utilize the filtering concept of the Playwright locators. So go to the browser here again, and here filtering the locators. So consider the following DOM structure where you want to click on buy button of the second product card. We have a few options in order to filter the locators to get one right. So basically, you can filter by the text, filter by not having the text, filter by the child or descendant, or filter by not having a child and descendant. So you have these options, right? So now just go to the Python over here, and let me create a new Python file. So let me name it as test underscore filtering locators. And now what I'll do is that let me copy this line of code from here, paste it over here, go back here, copy the URL. But before that, let me click on logout, and this is the one. So copy this one, go back here, and provide the URL over here. And we need to identify the username and password for then login. So go back again and inspect this username, and let me use the selector hub. So we have random CSS selector, and so I can copy this one, page.locator, and now let's go for the password field, this one, and copy this one from here and go back to the PyCharm over here and paste it over here. Now let's go back again, and we have this login button. So just inspect this one, copy this one, and again just provide the value over here. Now what I need to do is that I need to change the username and password. Okay, so again both username and password are provided over here. So this is a username, copy this one and paste it over here. And now same for the password. This is a secret underscore sauce, copy this one and paste it over here. And now just try to run this one. So test underscore filtering, press test underscore filtering underscore locators. So let's run this one and see what happens. Either yes, it's working fine. The execution was quite fast. Okay. Now I need to filter the product. Okay. So how I can do is that let me create a variable product1 equals to page dot locator, and now first I need to provide a locator from where I need to filter. Okay, so if I go back here, let me log in again, and go with the password. And if I inspect it again, so you will see that we have this class. Okay, if I close this one, so you will see that inventory underscore item. Okay, if I go here, so I can utilize this. This is a class, right? And we can write the CSS when we have a class available. So we can use dot class name to locate that one. Okay. Now if I go back over here and say dot, and let me copy this one, inventory underscore item. So copy this one, go back here. Now this will identify all the 6 items available on the page. Okay. So this one, so every inventory item is actually using the same class. Now, once we have this class, now from that we can filter. And as we just learned that we can filter using the text or the descendant as well, right? So here from this dot filter, okay? And now filter we can use in the, you see that it's telling us that has text, has not text, right? So simply you can say has underscore text, and we need to provide that text. So for example, I need to click on this source lab, this one. Okay, so just go back and inspect this one, and this is a text. So copy this one, go back here and provide this text. And once you provide this text, what you need to do, you need to click on a button, and the button is basically add to cart, right? So now we have filtered this one. So what I'll do is that for it one again dot locator, because so far what we did is that we have identified that okay, from this, because there are 6 items, filter the element which has a text, this one, but still we haven't clicked on add to cart. So add to cart is still remaining, right? So here I will say then button, okay, and button has dash text, and the text should be add to cart. And once we have this one, so close the bracket, right? And then finally what we need to do, we need to click on this one. And now after that I will put a wait so that we can see the execution is happening. So wait for timeout, and let me give a 5 seconds over here. Now let's run this again and see what happens. So it will basically, you see that one item got added into the cart, okay, and let me add some more time, and so that we can see that either the correct item has been added. So you see that the sauce labs bike light has been added to the cart. So this means that we have successfully filtered the locator using the text and added that to the cart, right? Now in similar way, what we can do is that you can go with the child or the descendant. Okay, now here instead of going with the text, okay, I will say here has equals to, now I will say page dot, because we need a child, right? page.locator, and locator is basically a button for the inventory. So basically, if I go here and inspect, so you see that button primary and button inventory. So this is a button basically, right? Okay. And again, I need to go back. So I will say I need a button dot, and obviously I'm providing the CSS of that one. So button underscore, let me confirm. So button underscore inventory. Okay. So copy this one, go back and write this one. Now, so far what we did is that instead of using the text for the filtering, we are using the child element for this one. Okay. And if I go back, I will show you. So basically this is under this inventory item, right? This is under this one. Okay. This is a child. So this button is a child of this one. Now, once we have this one, so what we can do is that we can use the first locator approach. Click only the first matching product with the button. So there are multiple products, right? So what I'll do is that I need first one because we are inside here. So first button will be actually clicking on this one or this one. Okay. In this case, it will click on this one. So simply here, product one dot locator, and here basically we have already identified the locator. So basically we are saying product one dot first dot locator, and we are saying the first button you get in terms of the click, the inventory button, right? So we are saying that the first button, then you need to click on this. Okay. So we are saying that product one dot first locator, and the first locator is basically clicking on the button, and here this one is the additional one, and this one is also the additional one. Okay. And now simply run this one, and this time you see the source labs bag should be added. Okay. So basically this is how you can filter using the text or the child or descendant element. In case if the default or the built-in locators are not sufficient, maybe some cases CSS or XPath is not unique, then again you should have option to locate the element uniquely, because the purpose on the first step is that we need to identify the element uniquely. So this is one of the approach where you can filter the locators and find the unique locator for the element on which you need to perform a action.